Hello everybody and welcome to Random App Reviews, where we take a random app just off the App Store and review it, see how good it is, how playable it is if it's a game, how useful it is if it's another kind of app like a utility app, etc, etc. Today, as you can see, we have Happy Wheels. This was originally on PC until fairly recently. The game was released for iOS devices. I'm really not sure about Android. I probably should have checked on that, but it's too late now. Happy Wheels is a game where you control people, just random people really, on vehicles such as a bike, lawnmower, etc, etc. There's other ones that I can't remember the names of. And it was very popular on YouTube videos for people such as PewDiePie. That really helped him grow when he was much smaller. When I say that, he was actually very big when he started doing Happy Wheels videos, but they really increased his sub growth massively. And well, he'd be here today if he didn't have this, but still, it was very good at this time, and it's recently released for iOS. So we're going to take a look at it and see if it's a good game. Yeah, good game. So Happy Wheels. Here we have the icon. I'm not sure that I like the icon. I think they could have done a better job on it, because it's just got the face. I think if you had a picture of any of the people on the vehicles, it would give the people a better idea what they're playing, because the icons are very important, and they give you an idea of what the app's about. Like, because although most people have heard of Happy Wheels, if you're new to the internet, then I guess you haven't. But if you've been around for like a year, you'd know that what Happy Wheels is and what you do in Happy Wheels. And that's actually one of the problems of the game, but we'll talk about that later. So we click on the app and we go to here. The front page is good, fine. It's looks good. We've got the Happy Wheels logo. If they just took that and put that the logo, that would probably be better as well. But they didn't. So we've got the old guy with the helmet on, in a suit. The game has a leaderboard, which is good. You can actually edit video levels in this game, not edit levels. Create your own levels, which is a very good feature that they did add in, which I didn't expect to be in. So essentially, you can create your own levels and upload them and whatever for other people to play, which is a great feature. My only problem with it is that I don't think it's good enough. Like, it's very hard to do, for one, because you're on an iPad or iPod or iPhone, so that makes it harder generally than on a PC. And I just don't think the way they've created it is as good as on PC, and therefore isn't as good. Now, we've got the levels. The levels are extremely easy in my opinion. As someone that played quite a bit of Happy Wheels, I was unimpressed by the levels they've got on this. I really can't remember if they're the same in the PC version as Happy Wheels, but they're just too easy. You complete them fairly quickly. There's not that many levels. And I feel like it's very repetitive. Like, it's pretty much the same things, just in a different order in each level, and occasionally they add a new thing in. But once they add this new thing in, they either just repeat it constantly in all the other levels, or they just don't use it again until like the last level or whatever. And that just I found very boring for me. Another reason why this game isn't on the higher stand of goodness, in my opinion, is that it's quite boring. Now, I don't like to say this because I enjoyed the original Happy Wheels on PC so much, but 15 minutes into this game and I was just bored. Like, for the first 10 minutes I was enjoying myself. I mean, it wasn't that great, but I was fine. I'd keep playing. But after 15 minutes I was just bored. Turned it off, waited a few hours or so, and then just decided to play a bit more, but it just wasn't interesting enough. I'd like to say that it's basically repetitive, just in a different order, and it's just not that fun, which is a shame really, because I was expecting quite a lot. I was hoping the levels would be better, but unfortunately not. Now, the game itself, the problem with it is because the PC version of Happy Wheels is so popular, people played it so many years ago now, people even forgot about the game or are sick of the game. People like PewDiePie, they've probably played this game so much, other people, just random people, they played this game so much that they're sick of it. And that's the simple way of it. They don't want to play anymore. They've played so much in their lifetime that they don't ever want to see this game again. And those who do want to play this game, if they have a PC on them, they're going to play this on PC. And this game kind of loses out to the PC version in so many ways. One way, which I'll talk about just after this, but the PC version is just so much better. One of those ways is frame rate. Not frame rate's a weird term for it. How smooth the game is. I was playing on single player, wasn't recording, wasn't doing anything, just playing normally, and the game was laggy as shit. I don't want to swear, but the game was laggy as shit. It kept like moving all around the map when I wasn't moving. It was very fuzzy at times for some reasons. I don't know why. I'm not really sure what happened. And that made the game... It didn't ruin the game for me, but it definitely hurt my experience in the game. And it made it less enjoyable, and that's one of the reasons I didn't really want to play it more than 15 minutes, because you kind of get annoyed with it. Like, it's that laggy sometimes. And I've been online to see if maybe it's just my iPad, maybe it's just a general problem with my iPad, and I've seen on like Reddit and other forum websites that the game itself is actually quite laggy, and that's why people that have a PC will play it on PC, because the PC version's better, the the levels on the PC are better. It's inferior. And the game itself, because the original came out so long ago, it's kind of boring now. And that's why I have to give it, on the Crusher-meter, an appalling 62. I don't know why I called it the Crusher-meter. I need a better name. The Reviewer-meter, can't call it that. It's got a 62 rating out of 100, of course. The game itself, if this was just a standalone game and the PC version didn't come out, then I'd probably rate it higher. But because it's so inferior to the PC version, then it just feels pointless almost of having it. I will say one thing, the reason I'm giving it such a high rating of 62, that's quite low. But the reason I'm giving it a rating of 62 is because it's a very good time passer. Like, you're sitting waiting at the doctor's, the walking centre, waiting for someone to come to your house, waiting for your girlfriend to get ready, waiting for whatever. You're waiting for something, waiting for a download to happen on your PC because you want to actually play a good game. Then you just pull this out for 10-20 minutes, and it's probably quite fun. But, like, once that's over, then you're just going to get bored and you want to play an actual game. And that's the reason I'm giving it a 62. If you do not agree with my rating for this game, then leave a comment and dislike the video if you don't agree, just because I want to know how many people agree and don't agree. If you agree, like the video. And if you agree, leave a comment as well saying you agree, and I'll appreciate that. I'll try and reply. If you disagree, leave a comment, and I'll have an argument with you in the comments, because I believe I'm right about what I'm saying. I think a 62 rating is fair. Some of you might be thinking that's too kind, which is very possible. I've tried to be as kind as possible, really. This one I've kind of been quite strict on, but you have to be, because it's just too similar to the PC version, but like not as good. So I appreciate everyone for watching this random app review. We'll have another one out tomorrow. Appreciate everyone watching. Thank you and goodbye.